Yeah, started already.
Instead of honoring this sacred obligation, America has given Negro people a bad check. A check which has come back marked insufficient funds.
Here's your check, Negro.
Insufficient funds? What's this?
Check.
We refuse to believe that there are insufficient funds in the great vaults of opportunity in this
The
nation.
bank. I want to cash my check. I refuse.
No, sir.
Hey, that's our money.
This money's not accepted, you Negroes.
We're not leaving.
Too bad. Go away.
We're not leaving until we get what we want.
Yeah.
We're equal to you.
This money not accepted.
We're not going.
Too bad. Oh, wasting your time.
This isn't fair to us. We're just like you. We're people.
Too bad, you Negro. I'm
To
leaving.
be satisfied as long as the Negro is the victim of the unspeakable horrors of police brutality. We can never be satisfied as long as our bodies, heavy with the fatigue of travel, cannot gain lodging in the motels of the highways and the hotels of the cities. We cannot be satisfied as long as the Negro's basic brutality is from a smaller ghetto to a larger one. We can never be satisfied as long as our children are stripped of their selfhood and robbed of their dignity by signs stating "for whites only." We cannot be satisfied as long as Negro in Mississippi cannot vote and a Negro in New York believes he has nothing for which to vote. No, we are not satisfied, and we will not be satisfied until justice rolls down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream.
What's only? I don't think so.
You're not. You're going to jail, buddy.
Leave me alone.
Not today.
Leave me alone.
Not today.
We tried to create an interpretation of Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech and how the reason we did insufficient funds, he says that America has given the Negro people a bad check that writes insufficient funds, and the Negro people try to cash in the check, but it will not be accepted, and that's the whole scene, and they refuse to leave what he says in the speech, so we, interpret it into that scene. And the next scene is about another part of his speech where he mentions that the Negro people cannot be satisfied until they have what they want and what they deserve, and he mentions "for whites only." That's why that scene, kind of makes sense to that part of the speech, because it explains how there's a whites only and they can't be satisfied and they're stripped of their dignity of the whites only sign. Speech. Martin Luther King Jr. said that America has given the Negro people a bad check that writes insufficient funds. What he's trying to clarify is that the Negro people have no opportunity or justice in America due to all the segregation and racism in the country. In addition to this, King stated that the Negro people have no freedom because America has given them that bad reputation towards them. King also mentions that they will not give up until they have equal rights and security of justice just like everyone else. In one part of his speech, King is explaining how they will not be satisfied until the Negro people get what they want. They won't be satisfied until they have all the freedom and justice they deserve, that everyone in America has but them. They won't be satisfied until they are equal to the whites and no longer be stripped and robbed of their dignity.